I have to say, this is by far the most funniest Love Life series yet. I don't think any other season before this can compare to the hilariousness that happens, the crazy hijinks, the constant roasting on each other. This is the best one, and the funny thing is they're all in the same grade. But it just works out so well. The different parts of comedy, guys. Cannon, who is the leader, plays as the straight man. Cuckoo is the cheery but yet can be sassy. And of course, Summer is the one where she's completely always trying to get the spotlight, but just can't get it. She tries so hard, and she got so far, but in the end, it just doesn't even matter. But yeah, man, I've always looked forward to this Love Live series. It's like each Love Live series has its own flavor, but especially these last two series, Niji Sasaki and Superstar, it seems like they truly have their own flavor of the cast that I really do enjoy compared to the original two, which is saying something because those two put the spotlight on the idols. They're the ones that have the memes. To tell you the truth, you don't see any memes coming out from Niji Sasaki, but even other people who are reviewing the series can admit that this is by far the most funniest of the Love Live series, and I couldn't agree more. Now, apparently, things are kind of going back into its old trope of student council school closing down as usual, and I'm like, oh, please don't go back in this trope. I was hoping they weren't going to do this trope. I heard rumors that it was going to happen, but turns out it is. Usually stuff happens in the beginning where they're hearing the school is closing down, and then they have to do something about it. But it happens in the middle of the series instead. We'll see how things turn for that. For that, let's talk about the student council thing. Who is the student council president? I knew they didn't have a student council president, but I guess they do now. So they put the flyers up, and of course, the only one who is running is Ren. So everyone is like, okay, there's no way Ren will win because she's part of the small percent, the music course students, and then there's the general course students. So they believe they have someone who's really popular, general course students. They would obviously vote for them, but it depends who is running. So of course, Cuckoo and Chi-chan wanted Kanan to run, but Kanan is the kind of girl who is destined for leadership but doesn't want to. As many stories I have read throughout my life, one thing I've always learned is that the best one fit for the crown is the one who wants the list. If I've always seen those who don't really want the crown, they know how to unify the people, they understand the people, they can bring them together and do a lot of amazing things, but they just don't want it. They feel like they're unworthy of it. They see they have to be a better person in order to wear that crown, which is the reason why they're fit for it, because they don't see themselves, they're not too into themselves, they're not narcissists. They believe that they have to become better in order to truly be worthy of wearing the crown, which is pretty amazing in my opinion. So because of that, these people have always been known as to be rulers of peace and also have strength when strength is needed to be shown. However, she doesn't want to do it as expected. But instead, Sarme, of course, the girl who wants to have the spotlight, the girl who believes she deserves the spotlight, wants to have it. But it just ain't happening, yo. And then she just, I feel sorry for Sarme, man. She has so much talent, she can do so many amazing things, but yet it seems like no one wants to have her as leader or spotlight. And that's because it's her personality, I guess. And she's hilarious. And of course, the comedy direction that bounces off of it when it comes to her and Cuckoo. Especially how Cuckoo just constantly roasting her as if no one was talking to you. No one, you would make a terrible person for running for student council. It's just hilarious how those two characteristics just bounce off each other, It's hilarious. Especially how Cuckoo is constantly, she's slaying people. Cuckoo slays people when it comes to roasting. She's the best roaster. Like, she's not afraid to speak her mind. The others aren't either, but I think she's more for it to it. Especially when she's talking about the student council. Like, when she heard that there's going to be a race for student council, she already knew that Ren, if she becomes student council president, she would close down the idol group with any power she can. Even though the chairman there the headmaster approves of them, but for some reason Ren just won't do it. And it's ridiculous. So they're doing everything they can with what they have. With Starmie trying to be the the competition, but she's just not good enough. Even passing out free food gave them negative points. Like, my goodness. Starmie. Just I can see why she says galaxy a lot. Now, the reason why she won, main reason why she won, is because she promised to do a festival of the general and the music class together. And this feels like just a typical realistic campaigning in politics I see to this day. They make promises for the majority of the lower class people, of the people who are just the normies. Say, hey, we'll give you a piece of the pie too with us. And everyone's like, yeah, we get our piece, we're getting our slice, we're getting our slice. And then when they get into power, oh yeah, about that. There isn't enough to go around. Sorry. No one will tell you how it tastes. That's exactly what happened. The minute she became president, she completely just broke her promise. Like, damn. This is some Danganronpa thing. You know how you have the ultimate students who can do anything for Host Peak, but then you have the reserve course for people who want to be in the main course so badly that they'll have pay through the nose in order to just be around the same area as the ultimates. And it was just, and they're being looked down on at the same time. That's exactly how it feels like in this situation. So everyone is pissed, and every right to be so. But then again, you vote for someone who is nothing like you to be able to tell you the truth. Now, that being said, Conan then wanted to get down to the bottom of why she hates idols so much. She had nothing against them. She just don't believe that school idol should be at the school. So they go to her house, a big gated house. So this girl live it. However, and they get chased by a hilarious dog scene, by the way. And poor Cuckoo, she just doesn't have much stamina. She can't run like that. If this was a zombie chase, she'd be the first one to die. She's like, I can't make it no more. She just dies out. But anyways, they realize there's no one in the house, which starts to really unfold to a story where there's only one maid there. And it turns out that everyone's gone. They're losing money. They have no money. The mom is gone. And the only thing they can do now is they might have to close down the school. Which is probably like they're not getting any funding. I don't know how Japanese schools work. Do they get funded by their government or not? I don't know. If that's the case, then I'm guessing that's why they're going down. So we're finally about to find out the reason why she doesn't want a school idol to be at the school. Maybe it's because she knew that the school was closing down and she didn't want to get no one gets their hopes up. That's what I'm guessing. It's like, what's the point of starting up these new clubs like school idols or even having the general students do their thing, only get their hopes up, only to be crashed down to the ground? That would suck. That really would suck. Or it could be something else. We'll have to wait and see. But anyways, that is the episode. Another great, fantastic Love Life episode. I can always look forward to these. So anyways, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrown on Anime. Signing out.